Okay, I'm going to start calling these the winter diaries, I think. CBR600, this came in because this dashboard stopped working altogether while the chap was riding it. He said the bike then did run, so I picked it up and brought it in, and then it would never actually start when it came into here. So going through it, initially was just hoping, or we were hoping, it was just a broken wire to something in the electronics at the front. Turns out what it was, the regulator rectifier had failed. It was overcharging, letting far too much voltage through. So initially it blew the circuit board in the dashboard, and then while he was probably still running it, it had damaged the ECU to the point where it came into us. It simply wasn't running at all. So we diagnosed that fairly easily. The difficult part was getting it repaired. We were looking originally for an ECU. The problem with this system, this Honda HISS, is it recognises the key. If you turn it on, you get a little light there. If you change the ECU, you have to have a matching key, otherwise the thing won't run. You can change it, you can alter it, you need a key. It's very complicated to try and get a second-hand ECU and get it to work if you don't get the key supplied with it. So eventually I found a company called Carmo Electronics. They're obviously partnered with Electrex World because they're advertised, their address is there. So we sent it off. We sent the ECU, which is under the seat here, and this dashboard unit, which is obviously now working. Sent it off to them, and they sent it back within a couple of weeks, all repaired. Everything works. The bike runs and sounds quite nice. Everything's back to how it should be. They even sent a note in with it saying, please check your voltage because we think the units have been damaged by excess charging or excess current. So they knew what the fault was there as well. Put a new regulator rectifier on it, put a new ECU on it, refitted everything, put the bodywork back on, and this bike is ready to go. Not cheap, sadly, to get this bike back to where it is now. The main cost of it was simply getting the units repaired, but it would have been the same cost to try and get them second hand anyway. And when you look at the Honda pricing, the new ECU alone with a couple of spare keys, I think is 1,600, might be 1,400, it's somewhere on that. It's a lot of money, and it would have still needed a new dashboard anyway. So all in all, although expensive, a good way to get a good bike back on the road